What's up everybody, this is Amari from CarpenAthletix, and in this video I'll be showing you how I transform my outdated, worn out stair treads into a stylish and functional design. On this channel I'll be sharing a wide range of DIY projects, home transformations, and other exciting content. So for now, let's make this video concise and enjoyable to watch for those who love seeing transformations. Before we dive in, let me quickly explain 4 key terms you'll hear throughout the video. But don't be afraid. I believe that anyone is capable of doing this work. The key to success here is having the right knowledge. So follow along as I take you through the process step by step and share some tips and tricks that'll help you achieve a professional looking finish. Removing old stair treads might seem intimidating, but it's actually a straightforward process. To begin, gently tap the nosing of the stair tread on the bottom side with a hammer. This will help loosen the tread from the underlying structure and prepare it for removal. Once the tread is lifted, you can fit a hacksaw under it and cut any accessible nails. Be sure to wear safety glasses. Continue lifting the tread with a hammer and cut any remaining nails. Push the tread back down to access the gap between the stair tread and the riser. If the tread is still firmly attached to the riser, use a small pry bar to gently pry it away. Check that all nails are removed from the bottom and back side of the stair tread to make removal easy. Once all nails are removed, the stair tread should come out easily. If you are unable to finish this project in one day like myself, you can cut 1 to 2 inches off each stair tread and reinstall them. Stay tuned for the next section where we'll cover how to prepare for new treads. Now that we've gone over removing those stair treads, you might be curious about building new ones from scratch. As you can see, I have some experience with that too. If you'd like to see a separate video focusing on the process of constructing stair treads, please let me know in the comments below. Now that the old stair tread is removed, it's time to prepare for the new treads. Remove any shims and nails left behind and clean the stringers with a vacuum. Use a box level to check if the stringers are level with each other and the riser. If they're not, you'll have 2 options. Add shims if there's minimal adjustment needed, or you can sister a 1x3 block to the side of each stringer if there's a lot of adjustment needed. Make sure the blocks are level with the riser and attach them with 3 screws and wood glue. Clean the area again and remove any debris from the skirt board or riser where the old tread was. Now that we've prepared the area, I highly recommend getting a stair tread jig. I'll leave a link to one in the description below. This tool eliminates guesswork when measuring tread width and ensures accurate cuts every time. Next up, let's discuss choosing the right treads for your stairs. Some popular and affordable choices include oak, maple, and pine, which are usually available at your local box store. After measuring the existing stair tread, be sure the new treads are the same height and depth as your current ones. Also ensure they're at least 1 inch wider than your final length. When it comes to stair nosing, 2 common options are bull nose and eased edged. Choose what works best for you. And let's continue with the process. To prep the new treads, sand them with an orbital sander and 150 grit sandpaper. Also, hand sand the nosing to ensure an even finish. After sanding, wipe off any dust and use a clean rag with mineral spirits to wipe down the entire tread. It's common to finish stair treads before installing and do touch-ups where necessary. We finally reached the last steps. It's time to measure for our new treads. To start, place the stair tread jig in position, ensuring both sides of the jig are touching the riser for accurate cuts. Adjust the jig so that it's tight against the skirt board on both sides. Tighten it, then carefully lift it and take it to your new stair tread. Line up both sides of the jig with the back of the stair tread. Hold the jig firmly and use a utility knife to score the stair treads. Now that we've scored our stair treads, it's time to move on to cutting. Some of the following tips will be optional as they can be intricate for beginners, but I highly recommend taking your time and using all of them for the best results. I learned a lot of these tips from a very talented guy, Spencer Lewis. His channel name is Insider Carpentry, so be sure to check his page out. To begin, a circular saw can be used with great results, but you'll see me using my track saw, which is essentially a circular saw on a guide rail. I purchased this long before this project, and it has significantly improved the accuracy of all my work. To start, you'll line up your saw exactly with the score line and make your cut. To make the installation easier and allow room for adhesive to bond on the sides of the stair tread, set the saw on a 5-degree bevel and mark 1.25 inches away from the nosing of the stair tread. Now we'll make another cut at a 5-degree angle, ensuring the back of the blade does not pass your 1.25 inch mark. You should be passing over the same exact cut made earlier, and material will be removed on the bottom side of the stair tread. This allows room for adhesive to bond between the stair tread and the skirt board, and also provides less resistance during installation. Repeat this process on both sides. This 5-degree bevel can also be made on the back of the stair tread, which will push the adhesive away from the top of the tread and allow more room for adhesive. We're ready to install the stair treads now. After making your cuts, I would suggest dry fitting the stair treads first to be sure they will fit snug, but it should not take excessive force to install them. If you do need to remove more material, pay close attention to where the stair tread is hanging up. Sometimes you will only need to sand one area lightly, and making another cut will remove too much material. You will see me using PO Premium Construction Adhesive to secure my treads. I chose not to fasten them with nails as I wanted to avoid any difficult touch-ups or splitting with this walnut. And construction adhesive provides a very strong bond for a long time. Also, I added 4 GRK screws through the back of the riser into the stair tread. We're now moving on to applying adhesive. Start by laying 2 beads on each stringer, ensuring a small amount is also applied to the top of the riser, the skirt boards, and to the bottom of the next riser above, where it will make contact with the edge of the stair tread. Be mindful when applying the adhesive to the skirt boards. Avoid using too much and keep it well below the top edge of the tread. Once the adhesive is in place, go ahead and install the stair tread. Ensure it's fully seated and very close to the riser. Once seated, give it a gentle push against the riser. If any adhesive squeezes out, clean it up immediately. The next step involves adding 4 screws through the back of the riser into the stair tread. Start by pre-drilling, then proceed to fasten the stair tread slowly. You'll see the stair tread pull tightly against the riser. Remember, it's important not to over-tighten the screws. Next, we'll cover some important installation tips. An information slide will pop up, so feel free to pause the video to absorb all the details. After that, we'll tackle the installation of the final step. Here are the tips to keep in mind. Now that we're nearly done, let's take a step up and install that final stair tread. Unlike the others, this last step won't have access for screws from the back. But just like before, apply construction adhesive to the back of the tread. If you need that extra assurance, feel free to add a few nails to the front and sides of the tread. Alright my friends, that's it for the stair tread installation. If you've got any questions, thoughts, or maybe a personal trick you use, don't hesitate to drop a comment below. I love to hear from you, and feedback is always valuable. Now don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you for joining me on this project. Your support truly means a lot. Stay tuned and see you next time.